Good morning, community members, students, GPA staff, and Director Rivera. My name is Pablo Jr., and welcome to my senior talk. The reason why I am bringing peace to the Southeast, San Diego that is when I was young, I was influenced all the older people around me that influenced me in a negative way. I have seen things that most people don't want to see. I have been surrounded by a community filled with gangs that do not do anything positive for our community. Did you know that there are 53 gangs in the 92102 zip code? Did you also know that there are 4,100 gang members in San Diego and 91 gangs? We have 60% of all the gangs in San Diego. Did you know within a half-mile radius of GPA that there are 14 liquor stores? Why? The other day, I drove around another neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood is not an exclusive $1 million neighborhood, but one that is only a few miles away. I visited the San Carlos area, and I did not see one liquor store within a 5-mile stretch of Navajo Road. What I did see was Einstein's Bagels, several cafes, and gas stations, but not one liquor store. I wish there was at least one bowling alley, a movie theater, or at least a cafe that I can go to in my neighborhood, instead of the streets. The gangs from my neighborhood have been recruiting me for quite some time. And I'm not going to lie, difficult at times to resist. After some self-reflection, I made the decision that I must help out my community and bring peace to it. Instead of following the footsteps who bring negativity to it, I want to do something positive in my community. And I also want to help others. I want to bring positivity and peace to my community by helping others who are struggling with the same difficult situations that I experienced when I was younger. I want to be a mentor to the younger people by helping them live in a healthy lifestyle, which will keep them off the streets and out of trouble. I want to help those who are trying to do the right thing, but their environment makes it difficult to do so. I know how it feels when you are trying to do the right thing, but the gangs are recruiting you telling you school is for nerds and that they will be your family and that they will have your back. I want to help by letting young people know that working out and eating healthy would develop so many things in a person. Did you know that exercise improves not attention, memory, mood, sleep, and reduces stress and anxiety? That is why working out and living a healthy lifestyle saved me. I want to introduce you to Oscar Martinez. Oscar, please stand. He was the one who helped me with eating healthy and working out. Over the 3 weeks of winter break, I started to plan out how can I make my community a better and peaceful place. The theme that came to my mind was helping out the younger generation. I know how it feels to be in the streets because I was bored and had nothing to do. Finding something productive is a rarity. I started to work out in my garage so I could stay away from the troubles of the streets. I asked my friends, Kevin and Aaron, to join me. The next morning, they came to my house at 9 in the morning, which surprised me because we would have usually want to sleep in during break. I quickly changed and headed to the trail behind the post office near my house. We joined the firefighters who ran the trails every Saturday. 5 laps on the trail is 1.5 miles. So it was our goal to run the total of 5 laps. I tried my best, but this day, my best was 3 laps. I was so out of shape. Kevin ran the full 5 laps, and Aaron ran 2. I beat Aaron, and it felt fantastic. Afterwards, we went back to my house and lifted some weights. We were all sore after the first day, but it felt good. I felt more energetic. During the 3 weeks, we ran the trail, then worked out for 35 minutes on a daily basis. The part that was most difficult for me was not eating after 6 p.m. In just those few weeks, I felt so much good. I wasn't lazy. I felt stronger. And I was staying off the streets. I wanted to continue working out. I just didn't know how. Because we have so much to do as seniors. Luckily, I had a great mentor I got to know after the break. Kevin and I joined Oscar's group. Oscar knows how to manage his workouts, his time, and his food intake. First thing he did was he helped us get into cardiovascular shape by having us run around the GPA field. He pushed us to our limits by having us run 5 laps. That first week, let me repeat, rough. I thought I was getting in shape over the break. But boy, was I wrong. Kevin and I were working out every day, but we kept going, and we never gave up. I pushed myself until I accomplished those 5 laps. I have to say, Oscar had a big hand in pushing me. Thank you, Oscar. On the days that we did not work out, we did cardio. On the days that we did not work out, on the days we did not work out on cardio, we worked on gaining muscle. We worked out for an hour and a half and focused each day on a certain body part. For example, Mondays were leg days. Tuesdays were tricep days, and so on. After about a month, I started to see results. I was slimming down. I think not eating chips helped me out a lot. My pants were starting to get loose. And I needed to buy slimmer size pants. Let me tell you, it felt great. Oscar showed me how to change my eating habits. I adopted his strategies by eating apples or bananas instead of chips and fries. As I mentioned earlier, the toughest part was not eating a meal after 6 p.m. I could have a small snack, but no more carb-filled meals. Yes, no more. Not only did I feel better, slim down, I was also not lazy anymore. Instead of being a couch potato, I had energy to do something productive. My unhealthy habits started to slowly fade away. I just wanted to work out and eat healthy. But that was still not enough. If eating healthy and working out made such a huge difference in my life, I knew I had to reach out to younger people in the community and other classmen here at GPA. After some time, Oscar and I discussed getting some of the other classmen who can use a healthier lifestyle. Who can also use the healthier way of life to make a positive difference in our community. I reached out to Mrs. Robertson and asked if she could send an email to the 10th grade level teachers. I then reached out to one student named Julio, a junior here at GPA. I asked him if he wanted to work out with me, and he agreed. I used the same strategies that Oscar used on me and Kevin and Aaron. I had Julio run laps around the field, and when I saw him struggling, after a few laps, I joined him to show him that I had his back. It was nice to see Julio accomplish it. Wouldn't it be great if kids in our neighborhood ate healthy, worked out, and used their energy in a positive and productive ways, instead of running the streets and getting influenced by negative people? I want to thank Julio for letting me help him. I asked Julio to share how my program helped him. Take a look.
The program that Pablo got me involved in, it helped me by communicating more with my teachers and classmates. And I'm always aware of my grades. And if my grades slip, I know that I can always ask one of my classmates to help me for help, or ask my teachers this program that taught me more discipline.
Okay.
Outside of school, this program helped me by staying off the streets. I use my energy more productively, working out when I had my urge to go out. I appreciate how Pablo helped me, honestly.
Okay.
I want to continue this program and carry on Pablo's legacy.
And I have accomplished my goal to how to work out specific workouts, routines, and meal plans. Learning how to adjust to these daily habits, where I will have to change my old ways and be more peaceful, was uncomfortable at first. I was not familiar with using my energy in productive ways. But after some time, I got used to it, and I love how things are working out. Helping out my community is a big deal to me. And I'm glad I'm able to make a difference. I committed my time and efforts in becoming more healthy and using my energy in more productive ways. I believe the impact that I had on Julio, that was one that will change him to be more healthy and active. I can relate with Julio because I went through some of the same struggles that he's experiencing today. Thanks to Oscar, I am more proactive, and I'm not going to let Julio go through high school struggling. Dean Carrolls can attest to Julio's improvement. because he has not been in room 9 for a long time. I have seen his grades improve. I believe you have all straight A's, right, Julio? Instead of having a real bad attitude, he is more grateful. I know because I have experienced it. Julio is well on his way to graduating in 2017. But now I cannot take all the credit. But I know that working out and eating healthy has influenced him in a positive way. This experience means everything to me. If I can help my community, why would I hesitate? It started with talking to my friends about being more productive during winter break. We were tired of not having anything to do. At first, it was a project, but later it became my passion. I loved seeing Julio be successful because it's all about that. It's about seeing our youth doing more than just running the streets and making a positive change in this amazing community. I wish I had someone in my life to help me with making better decisions when I was younger. That's what it means to me to make a change. Making a change in your neighborhood is the best feeling ever. I would like for all of you to support the youth in this beautiful community. You don't need to run miles or work out, but do something that will help that one person be safe, be motivated, and to be inspired. Did you know that many young people in San Diego have never been to the beach? Crazy, right? But that's the reality of being in the inner city. Show them the amazing sights of this beautiful city that they have never experienced before. It could change their lives. Take them to Seaport Village or the world's famous Balboa Park. Or, why not, beautiful La Jolla. That does not cost a dime or anything. Take them out to eat. Did you know that many people have never experienced a sat-down dinner restaurant to enjoy a beautiful meal? Something else you can do is sit with our youth and listen to their stories and to give them advice. I never thought I could make a positive change in someone's life, but I did. And so can all of you. I would like for you guys to make a pledge. Please repeat after me. I will be a positive influence in the youth's life. I will be a positive Everyone deserves attention. Inspiration. And a safe place to be themselves. This concludes my senior talk. Please give you guys yourself a hand of applause, and thank you.